Between the Excitement is Everything. I'm Mitch. This is Mitch Reviews Everything, and I have a very special beer review to do today. I will be reviewing one of my favorites from the Belhaven Brewery, their Scottish Ale. I absolutely love this beer. This is one of my favorite beer varieties I've ever had. As you can see, it's in a nice, big 14.9 fluid ounce can. You may have seen this. This comes in can and bottle. And we'll just go over some of the things on the can real quick. Belhaven Brewery, Scottish Ale, rich, nutty, smooth. It says Drought Craft Ale, imported from Dunbar, Scotland. It does have, this can actually has some instructions on the back, and one of those is for, it has like a widget inside. It contains a special fixed widget which allows you to enjoy the smooth, full-bodied flavor of the unique Scottish Ale. So they kind of want you to open the can first and let it settle. So I'm going to open the can up, and then I'm going to read. Oh my goodness. And there is the widget at work. Okay, we're just going to let that foam over right onto the old stone there. No big deal. Good thing I'm filming these in front of a fireplace. And while that settles, as they recommend, I'm going to read the back of the can. It says, Belhaven, or Beautiful Bay, nestles among the rolling barley fields of Scotland's beautiful east coast. For nearly 300 years, we have brewed in this place using only the finest ingredients. Continuing that long tradition, our signature Scottish Ale is brewed from 100% Scottish pale and crystal barley malts for a nutty biscuit character, balanced with a subtle, spiciness from Challenger and Goldling hops for an all-around satisfying ale. A little bit hard to read that text, very small font. But that's pretty much all it is on the bottle. The alcohol, it's 5.2 alcohol, or 5.2 percent alcohol by volume, of course. So we're going to go ahead. I think it's settled enough. We're going to go ahead and pour this. Pours very, very nice color here. Very nice color. Of course, that special widget, tons and tons of carbonation as that comes up to settle. You can see that beautiful, it has a beautiful dark brown color here. Nice head, nice thick, creamy colored head on there. That's like a finger and a half. But as you can see, it is a nice brown, darkish brown color. The initial smell to this is, of course, nutty, which I think that's their prime target note right there that they're going for. But wow, yeah, it's real nutty. This beer also, and I've always noticed this beer does have that, and this isn't just out of the can. I've had this in bottle many times, and for some reason, this beer always has that kind of metallic like smell to it, which I don't know. I don't mind that, and that's just a part of the character of the beer. But yeah, basically you get a nutty smell to it. A little hoppy, a little light hop smell as well. So we'll go ahead and give it a try. It's nice. This beer is very weird. It has it's real. The carbonation typically is like there's pretty much no carbonation coming up. I don't know if this is a I've never really reviewed it like this before, but there's not a whole lot of carbonation in the beer now at all. It all has foamed up, and there's like no bubbles coming up. So it's a very weird, very light carbonation. And like I said, I don't know. I haven't reviewed this beer like this before, critiqued it like this before, but yeah, it's a very nutty beer. It's very light carbonation. It all just kind of foams up to the top. And the main notes here are very, very subtle at first nutty. And then that after note is just very nutty flavor. I'm going to go ahead and give it a taste and just kind of go through it with you. From start to finish this time. Like I said, it's very like a light and bodied ale, brown ale, that has very nutty character to it, with a not overpowering at all hoppiness. For they do, like it says on the can, they do use 2 different varieties of hops in this beer, but it's a very non-overpowering hoppiness to it. You get a lot of the nutty notes to this, and you're getting that little bit of those nice hops. But it's very like light in body, I guess, for me, and especially this can. And I'm absolutely gonna have to. I bought a single. I'm gonna have to retry this beer, and I may do another video with you. I might try to get one out of a bottle and see, but it's a very like light bodied beer, very nutty, very delicious. It does have that afternote metallic flavor after sitting here for a little bit. But again, I've had this several times, and out of a bottle, it also has that as well. I absolutely highly recommend this beer. Realistically, to anybody. One of the reasons why I do like this beer is because it's very, very drinkable. You could drink, I could see myself drinking this beer with pretty much any meal, and for any occasion. I really do like it. Like I said, I always noticed that it was light in carbonation. This one in particular, I'm not seeing any carbonation other than what we initially got, which, you're not going to be, especially, you pour your beer out into a glass. Of course, that eliminates a lot of the carbonation, so it's not going into your stomach right out of the can or bottle. But this beer specifically doesn't take up all that space, I think, inside of you with carbonation and gases. So, it's good for drinking anytime. It's fall here. It's October, which is why I thought this would be a good time to do it, because I always like to drink this beer in the fall. For some reason, it just seems like a nice fall beer, but it's very good. Belhaven Brewery's Scottish Ale. Please give them a try. Again, very good beer. I hope to review more of their beer in the future. So go ahead and give it a try. Again, you can find this in a bottle as well. So cheers to the Belhaven Brewery. Very good beer. Very tasty. Thank you. This has been Mitch.